Try again. So now we're going to do the rhythm patterns again like we did before, except you're playing a note this time. So, pa, pa, pa. Make sure you push your air all the way through. Pa, pa, pa. Better. Pa, pa, pa. Pa, pa, pa. Pa, pa. Do again. Pa, pa. Let's check your posture. Think you're leaning over? You are leaning over a little bit, aren't you? Okay, so make sure your spine's always straight to your pelvis so you have enough room to breathe. So try it again. Now play that note. Try again. There you go. You're going to make sure that your embouchure is not tense. It's firm is the correct word to use. It's firm. Okay, so now we did all of that. We're going to actually look at some music. So you can turn your chair this way. And we're over time, so we're only going to do the first one. I always plan too much. Okay. So since you told me you've never read music before, we're going to do Music Notation 101. So this 5-line thing is called the staff. And you write, and you can draw notes on the staff to indicate where they are, or what notes to play. So you see here, the lines are E, G, B, D, and F. So the lines. And the spaces are F, A, C, E. So every good boy does fine. And what's the one for this one?
Face.
It's his face. So every good boy does fine and face on the staff for a treble clef. So this is a bar line and then measures. And so if you look at exercise number 1, this note's on a line, right? Even though it tells you what note it is highlighted. You can do every good boy. So B is the 3rd line. So what you just played was a B. You can look up here and you can see the fingering charts are there. And remember I said just put the first finger down, and that's what you did. So you can look through here and see that there's 2 notes down, 3 notes down, then all 6 fingers down. So for the B, you just put 1 finger down. So that's what you played. So we know that this is a B because we can go every good boy. It's on the 3rd line. But now we need to know what note value is it. Do you know what note value this is? The empty circle? Okay, it is a whole note. A whole note is 4 counts of sound in 4/4. So 4/4 is our time signature, and it tells us what note value gets the beat in the measure. So there's 4 beats in the measure, and a quarter note gets a beat. So 4 quarter notes make up a what?
A whole note.
Yeah, so what 4 quarters make a whole, right? So it's kind of another way to think about it, just like if you're baking or doing math. So we have 4 beats to the whole note. And then this is a whole rest. So it's 4 counts of silence. So it's the same rhythmic value as a whole note, but it's silence because it's not a note head. So there's not a pitch there that's notated. Does that make sense? So you will play a B for 4 beats because it's a whole note in 4/4. Then you'll rest for 4 beats because it's a whole rest in 4/4. And then you just read the notation going on. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So you ready to play this?
Sure. Wait, am I just doing the B?
Well, you tell me. Is that a B?
Yeah.
Is that a B?
Yeah, I only know B, so okay. That is not a B. That is rest.
What kind of rest is it?
A whole rest.
And then that?
A whole rest.
And then that?
A whole rest.
Okay.
4 counts.
So think about your posture. Remember, 4 counts. You want to have your airstream go for the whole 4 counts. So I'll give you 4 beats, and then I'll say breathe. That's when you're going to come in. So you make sure you always breathe. So 1, 2. You need to move your chair more. You're in an awkward position. There you go. Make sure your head's straight and your spine's straight. And don't puff out your cheeks. So 1, 2, ready, breathe. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you did it! Yay. So now, we're going to skip down to number 5. You see there are 3 notes there, right? 3 different notes.
Mm-hmm.
So is this on a line or a space?
That is on a line.
So every...
It is a G.
Okay. And then...
That is a rest.
And then...
That is an A.
And then...
That is a B.
Yeah, because every good boy. So is this... What kind of note value is this?
A whole note.
And this?
A whole note.
And this?
Another whole note.
And this?
A whole note.
Okay, so for G, you're going to put your first 3 fingers down. Yeah. And then A, you're going to lift up the bottom finger. And then for B, we know B. What's B already?
The first one.
Yeah. So it's just, you can see here, you're just adding fingers as you go down. Or in this case, taking fingers off as you go up.
Okay.
So ready to play this?
Sure.
Okay. So remember to take nice deep breaths. Sit with good posture. 1, 2, ready, breathe. Make sure are you pressing the notes down? Make sure when you're pressing, you don't want the tips of your fingers to turn white. You're just pressing down, but you're not like being tense with your fingers. Remember, relaxed fingers. So let's try again.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, ready, breathe. There you go. Since this is a lower note, we want to make sure that we can think of our air as being darker. Just think of having darker air. It's kind of a, what's it called? A high brain concept.
How does one do darker air?
It's like critical think, not critical thinking. It's like a high, there's a word for it. But you can think of having more rounded air and pushing your air down, and just thinking lower will help, I promise. So try again. So 1, 2, ready, breathe. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you try to get tone all the way through. 3, 4. Play it.
Oh, again. Oh.
Yeah, see, there's a note there, isn't there?
Ah, okay.
Okay, so let's start on the B. 1, 2, ready, breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Off. 2. Yay, you played Mr. Whole Note Takes a Walk. I think we're actually done. We're actually way over time. Yay, go team. So how do you feel about your performance on a scale of 1 to 5? What would you give yourself?
Well, considering it's the first time I ever played such an instrument, I would give it a...
So think about how you played.
Um,
And while you were listening to yourself, what did you think?
I say a nice 6.
A 6 out of 5.
Oh, out of 5? I was thinking 10.
Okay, a 6 out of 10. So that'd be like a 3.5 out of 5. Okay. No, it'd just be a 3. No. Yeah, it would be a 3 out of 5. Right? 6 divided by 2 is 3. Right? now we'll learn how to disassemble this instrument. So what part do you think we should start with first?
This neck strap.
Yeah, so you can take your neck strap off. Okay, you can put this away. Now how about what part of the instrument should we take off first?
The mouthpiece.
Yeah, since this is the most complex. So make sure that you grip from the back.
The back. Here?
Or you can do overhand too, just so you don't mess up the reed. It's going to take...
Should I twist it?
Yeah, you can twist it. There you go. And twist and pull.
Oh, hello.
That's going to happen. Try again. Get the mouthpiece the rest of the way off. Where your reeds go. Okay. And then I'm going to take this off the rest of the way for you. You can take that off. And you can put the mouthpiece back in the case. And put it in here for next time. Okay, one of the most important parts of playing an instrument is swabbing it out.
Mm-hmm.
Which, of course, the swab for this one is broken. So we can imagine, right? So you take off the neck. We'll do the next step. Make sure you watch the neck. So there you go. You put that away. So you can blow it in it to get the water out. And then you would take this and run it through the saxophone. But since it's broken, I don't want it to get stuck in the saxophone. But it's really important that you always take care of your instruments. But I don't think you didn't play enough to get any lots of condensation. But I think it'll be good for now. You can put this back in. And then you always latch it before you go anywhere. Now you're ready to go. And play your saxophone.